up a little bit. There we go, much better. Welcome to Out of the Box. We are live at the friendly local game store, POP Sandusky. And today we are looking at Unstable, the newest Magic the Gathering expansion, the newest Magic the Gathering expansion. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to pop this open. What? I think somebody wants to be on camera. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, I like how these are set up. We've got a piece of cardboard, don't need that. I like how these boxes are set up. And then they've got and then the rules insert is the cardboard for the box. Contraption rules, host and augment creature rules. Each pack contains 15 cards. Each pack also contains a full art basic land, which is going to be pretty much the cost of the pack most of the time. So let's crack these bad boys open. There is a couple cards I'm hoping to get. I'm not expecting to get them because most of them are rare. Let's see what we get. We're going to start at the back. A foil gnome token. All the tokens are foil. For contraptions, we've got treadmill and applied aeronautics. You get 2 contraptions per pack guaranteed. There we go. Full art mountain. And our rare is Cramped Bunker. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player moves a permanent he or she controls to touch Cramped Bunker and no other permanents. If he or she cannot destroy each permanent that player controls that isn't touching Cramped Bunker, then sacrifice. Woo! That is some kind of card. There's a couple of really neat mechanics in here. I'm hoping to see if I can find it. One of them is host augment. You have a host creature, like this ordinary pony. As you can see, the card is kind of split in 2. On this half is going to be the host part, and on this half is going to be the regular part. Ordinary pony comes into play like normal. But then anytime you can play a sorcery, you can augment another creature on top of it, as long as it has the appropriate ability, and it changes the creature entirely. Changes power toughness, changes abilities, changes everything. We've got a foil construct token. We have a mythic contraption, hard hat area and buzz buggy. We got a plains this time around. And we got a regular foil, or a regular rare in Clock Napper. When it enters the battlefield, choose beginning phase, pre-combat. Choose a phase. Steal that phase from an opponent. That's crazy. A foil Gobbo. A goblin slingshot and an optical optimizer. Ooh. A swamp. And the split screen. This is great. You split your library into 4. You play with the top card of all your libraries revealed, and you shuffle them back. You shuffle your libraries back together when split screen leaves the battlefield. That's crazy. All the silver. By the way, this set is not tournament legal, if you can't figure that out, because it's got some crazy stuff in it. Tokens are pretty much legal no matter what. And these are legal no matter what. It's just the rest of it that's not legal. Ha! A Brainiac token. What's this? Oh, hello there. I was just reading up. Oh, that's cute. We've got the Twiddle Stick Charger and the division table. Oh, whenever you crank division table, target player loses 2 life. Okay. Boom. Our 2 contraptions. A mountain. And our rare is an augment, serpentine something. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, pluh. Just pluh. Let's open from the other end. A foil Thopter. Oh, and it's regular art on one side and it's full art on the other. Our 2 contraptions right there. Got another swamp. Dr. Julius Jumblemorph. He is every creature type. Whenever a host enters the battlefield under your control, you may search your library and/or graveyard for a card with augment and combine it with this host. Nice. I could think of a deck idea with this. Are there regular foils in this set? I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing regular foils in this set. A foil rogue. A refibrillator and an applied aeronautics. Boom. A planes. And the Masterful Ninja. Reveal it from your hand. Masterful Ninja is in the battlefield and in your hand until end of turn. 1 in a black, you have +1/+1 till end of turn. So it can be in 2 places at once. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Okay, I gotta show you this card because it's the Wall of Fortune. An 0-forward defender. You may tap an untapped wall to have any player reroll a die. A foil spirit. Dispatch dispensary and dictation quillograph. A mountain. The countdown is at 1. Players play a sub-game starting at 1 life and using their libraries as their decks. For the rest of the main game, if a source would deal damage to a player who didn't win the sub-game, it deals double. Ooh. That'll be fun. That'll be very fun. Foil Angel. The Defibrillator and the Treadmill. A Plains. Graveyard Busybody. All graveyards are also your oh my. All graveyards are also your graveyards. Graveyard Busybody's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in flavor with flavor text in your graveyards. And of course it's blue. I have a friend that's going to hate that. I do have a friend that's going to hate that because it's blue. The Gold Dragon token. Now I just need the Sword of D&D. Arms Depot. Auto Key. Forest. The Grand Calcutron. Oh my goodness me. When it enters the battlefield, each player's hand becomes a program. Players may only play the first card of their program. If a card would be put into a player's hand from anywhere, that player reveals it and places it anywhere within the program. At the beginning of each player's end step, if that player's program has fewer than 5 cards, he or she draws equal to the different. Wow. And that card's actually been errated, that way it can be your commander. Let's see what we've got here, land-wise. I've gotten at least one of every basic land except Island, and I've opened 9 packs. Foil Squirrel. Twiddle Stick Charger Top Secret Tunnel. There's an island. What the? This is nuts. Handy Dandy Clone Machine. 2 tap. Create a 2/2 colorless homunculus creature token. It must be represented by a unique hand and 2 fingers at all times or it ceases to exist. So I create a token and you have to do this. You have to do this on the table. If at any point in time you don't have this on the table, the token no longer exists. Well, if you have other willing participants, you can create as many of these things as you want. You just got a bunch of people doing this on the table. Hey, unstable ad cards with scratch and sniff technology. You scratch it and it smells like a card. foil goblin. I also got the gold dragon token. I just hope now I get the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. Gift horse and thud for duds. A swamp. And a hot fix. You have 10 seconds to look and rearrange the cards in your library. At the end of these 10 seconds, if you're touching one or more of these cards, shuffle your library. Wow. Another Brainiac token. A targeting rocket and an auto key. A mountain. Oddly uneven. Choose one. Destroy each creature with an odd number of words in its name. Destroy each creature with an even number of words in its name. Okay, that is crazy. And it costs 5. It's the same cost as a Wrath of God. Not sure how I feel about that. A green-white elemental token. Goblin Slingshot and Inflation Station. Another island. Mario Kill. 1 in a hybrid red-black. Switch Mario Kill and a Killbot. Damn. And she's a 5 in a hybrid red-black. A foil Saproling. Optical Optimizer and Division Table. A Swamp. And another Serpentine. I think it's actually the first time I've gotten duplicate rares in the same box. Not complaining. Just an observation. Well, there's my foil beast token. Headbanger Buzz Buggy. A mountain. Summon the pack. Open a sealed magic pack, reveal the cards, put all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield under your control. There are zombies in addition to their other types. Wow. That's great. Kind of reminds me of Booster Tutor. Foil Elemental. BB Gun and Gnome Ball Machine. Planes. Hangman. When it enters the battlefield, secretly note a word with 6 to 8 letters. Target player who doesn't control Hangman guesses the noted word or an unguessed letter. If he or she guesses wrong, put a +1/+1 counter on Hangman. Any player may activate his ability. When a player guesses the noted word or all of its letters, sacrifice Hangman. Okay. That's a fun card. Another foil rogue. A deadly poison sampler and a dictation quillograph. A plains. A jackknight. Is this my rare? Yes, it is. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on jackknife. If that artifact is a contraption, jackknife gains lifelink. And then we've got, well, that's interesting. A foil steam flogger service rep. Whenever another goblin enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 if you do steam flogger service rep assembles a contraption. I've gotten more than one foil and I didn't even know it. Let's see, what was this other foil? A foil finder's keepers. Destroy target creature, then assemble a contraption. Do I have any other foils that I missed? No. No, I don't. Open, open, open. Stormcrow. The best creature ever. A quick stick lick trick. Say that 4 times fast. Applied aeronomics. A forest. And incite insight. Assemble X contraptions. Okay. So unless you're actively looking for the foils, you won't see them right away because they just sit in the slot that they normally take up. A foil uncommon sits with the uncommons. A foil common sits with the commons. I actually overlooked 2 foils that way already. It doesn't help either that each pack comes with a token and all the tokens are foil.
Are there zombie tokens in this or no?
Yeah, there's zombie tokens. Fairy Spy. I haven't pulled any yet. Sundering Fork and Mandatory Friendship Shackles. I love these cards. Island. Hey, I got a very cryptic command.
Nice. Hope you get the other 4 wordings of it.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Which wording did you get?
Choose 2. Switch target creature's power and toughness. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card. If that card's art is by Wayne England, you may reveal it and draw another card. Assemble a contraption.
Okay.
It's the actual sketch that he did before he passed away.
Cool.
Yeah, don't remind me that there's like 5 different versions of Very Cryptic Command. And 5 different kill bots. Goat token. Plane Chase makes me happy now because Plane Chase.
Also, how to go through the other ones make goats.
Duplication device and widget contraption. Boom boom. Swamp. And Over My Dead Body. Creature cards in graveyards can attack and block as though they were on the battlefield. Can block or be blocked only by creature cards in graveyards, are zombies in addition to other types, and have death touch. Creature cards in graveyards have haste. Kind of wish I brought my commander deck with me now because I really want to tweak it.
It's Commander Day anyway.
Well, I gotta work tonight, so I like having a job.
Well, so do I. We could play before you go to work.
Hey, foil clue. No. There's a creature that has all creature types, though. Lackey Recycler Sapsucker. Forest. And Hydradoodle. As it enters the battlefield, roll X six-sided dice. Hydradoodle enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the total. Reach trample. I actually got to hunt down, make sure I didn't skip any foils again. I think it's weird that they actually like put the foils in the normal slots. They're usually by the rare. Hey, foil zombie token. It's regular, and Lizzie, it's regular art on one side and full art on the other.
Oh my God, Paul! I need that in my life.
Twiddlestick Charger and Boom Flinger. Boom Flinger. All the tokens in this set are foil. Forest.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, the lands look awesome.
Steam Flogger of the Month. When it enters the battlefield, it assembles a contraption for each contraption you control. Foil Vampire. Record Store and Auto Key. Wonder how many different contraptions I have. Island. The Big Idea. 2 and 2 hybrid red black. Tap, roll a 6-sided die. Create a number of 1/1 red Brainiac tokens equal to the result. Tap 3 untap Brainiacs. The next time you would roll a 6-sided die, roll 2 instead and use the total. Woo! And a foil if that gets left hanging. Wow. It that gets left hanging. When it enters the battlefield, ask a person outside the game to high-five you. If they won't, it that gets left hanging gains haste till end of turn. Well, you got to ask somebody that's outside the game, so you got to kind of not let them know why you want them to not high-five you. Foil Stormcrow. Dispatch Dispensary and Inflation Station. Forest. Okay, here's one of the cards I wanted. Phoebe, Head of Sneak. It can't be blocked by creatures with flavor text. 2 blue, black. Phoebe permanently steals target creature's text box. You're going for that foil zombie token, aren't you?
I just want to see it.
All right.
These lands are pretty. Oh, so pretty.
I'm gonna be upset if I don't get the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons because I got the token for it. I want Phoebe, Head of Sneak, which I got. I want the Urza Planeswalker because it's literally just a headmaster, and the Sword of D&D. A Fairy Spy token. Treadmill and Auto Key. Island. As luck would have it, an enchantment with hexproof. Whenever you roll a die, put a number of luck counters on as luck would have it, equal to the result. Then if there are 100 or more luck counters on as luck would have it, you want to win. Count both rolls if you re-roll a die. Wow. And a foil gnome-made engine. Host creature construct. When this creature enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless gnome. How many packs do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. More goats.
Yeah.
There's a Mad Lib on the back of this. Now that the noun is complete, the world will verb at the noun of my master's plan. Nothing will stand against the noun of his noun. Inaccurate responses will be punished. Pet project and neural network.
I can't wait for that.
A foil Griselda monster masher. Combined, enchanted, and equipped creatures you control have menace. 3 black, red, tap, put 2 target creature cards from graveyards onto the battlefield combined into 1 creature under your control.
Love to see random people like check out 5 people and
A swamp.
it will be humorous and I will probably report it.
Hey, I got Spike Tournament Grinder. It allows you to play band cards.
Nice.
2 and 2 Phyrexian black mana.
What is banned?
Any card banned in any trophy format. That says.
4 black Phyrexian black mana. Choose a card you own from outside the game that has been banned or restricted in a constructed format. Reveal it and put it in your hand.
See, the most great when you put on your page or banned card, they're like, bye.
So that means in Commander you could play Black Lotus.
Yeah, if you want to blind load, play it.
Yeah. Or Emrakul the Aeon's Torn.
I'm looking more like
Beast.
Fire or Sway Star.
Biorhythm.
Yeah, just Biorhythm Sunbone. That sounds fun. Just the game dies.
Jamming Device, Dictation Quillograph.
Whatever the gift card you get.
Ooh, price tag?
Island. Baron von Count. Enters the battlefield with a doom counter on 5. Whenever you cast a spell with the indicated numeral in its mana cost, text box, power or toughness, move the doom counter 1 numeral to the left. When it moves from 1, destroy a player and put the doom counter on 5.
I didn't play that game.
Foil Elemental. Deadly Poison Sampler and Quick Slick Lick. That. Swamp. Kind Slaver. 5 tap sacrifice. A person outside the game controls target player during that player's next turn. Neither player may advise the person. Pretty badass. Hey, a second foil zombie token. Insufferable Siphon and Boom Flinger. A mountain. Rules Lawyer. Rule 704 doesn't apply. I ain't gonna read all that flavor text.
Oh, yeah.
Another full vampire. Hypnotic Swirly Disc. Ha. Mandatory Friendship Shackles. Planes. And Modular Monstrosity. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may have 5 seconds to choose a keyword that you haven't chosen for a card named Modular Monstrosity today that's been printed on a creature card. If you do, Modular Monstrosity gains that ability, otherwise it loses all keyword abilities. Wow. Six packs to go. Another Thopter. Accessories to Murder and Division Table. Whenever you crank Accessories to Murder, target creature gets +X+O till end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Okay, cool. Forest. Angelic Rocket. Artifact host creature Angel flying. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may destroy target non-land permanent. Another foil spirit. A headbanger and an inflation station. An island. And one of the ineffable blessings. When it enters the battlefield, choose an artist. Whenever a creature with art by the chosen artist enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Foil Clue. Lackey Recycler and Buzz Buggy. A mountain. And a three-headed goblin that has triple strike. First strike, regular, and last strike damage. Another foil elemental. A dual doom suit, a sap sucker, a foil headbanger, a plains, and better than one. Ha! A person outside the game becomes your teammate. There's a lot of cards here that require a lot of people to be very willing to play this game.
Yeah.
Sapperling token.
Okay. Yeah, it's not those ones though, right?
Dog snail engine. Top secret tunnel.
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah.
Forest. Animate library. Enchant your library. It's an artifact creature on the battlefield with power and toughness equal to the number of cards in it. It's still a library. If enchanted library would leave the battlefield, exile animate library instead. And a foil mother kangaroo. Host creature kangaroo. When this creature enters the battlefield, roll a six-sided die. Put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the result. Boom. Angel token. Oaken power suit and genetic recombinator. That's a word, apparently. Swamp. And another Grusilda Monster Masher. And no foils. But there we go. That's 36 packs. I'm going to enjoy this. I didn't get the card that I really wanted, but what can you do? I'll just buy it later. I thank you all for watching. And I'll see all you guys next time. Take care. Peace. Oop.